Hello, this is also welcome back to our Play by Email Vs Jochen Combat. Now we're going to be watching the combat replay for January 10th, 1942. So we should have a couple combats in China and a couple of various little combats, but nothing super big. I believe the next big thing will probably be the invasions of Mindanao. And then about 2 weeks we'll have the operation going for the Solomons and the Aleutians. Slowly finishing up, coming up north from Leyte to take Luzon. Alright. Patrol boats doing their job. Bunch takes a shot at the Kayukaze. About done with those tankers up there anyways. We've emptied as much fuel that we needed to out of so our invasion of Kopang. Nice. So remember I told you last turn that I messed up and was flying my sweeps way too high. So we came in at 11 cows and my sweep went in. So he does manage to destroy one and probably get an extra one. And unfortunately, like, the Dutch aircraft decided to land because, alright, we did our job against the bombers, and then when the sweep goes in, there's nothing there. I think we're finding some... yeah, some bad air weather over that one because that was a terrible strike. Yeah, we should have those guys finished. Overcast? Maybe he's not moving this time anymore. He's moved most of them out, and that's why it's weak attacks there. Alright, still trying to finish these guys off on the road. We just bounce off of them. Or I shouldn't say we bounce. We destroyed quite a bit, but nothing retreating or anything like that. The last attack for Ankang, he actually recovered a decent amount of AV, about almost 12 AV, but... yep. Alright. And now he retreats north, not along the road, which kind of sucks because we can't finish that guy off. But we do lose one vehicle, 2 disabled, but yeah, it's pretty much wrecked as a fighting force. Deliberate attack here at a tank regiment. I think destroys a unit. Yep. So we'll finish chasing these guys, hopefully, and finishing them off. Shock attack across the river north to Cyan. These guys have nothing. This is going to be the killing right there. Destroyed and surrendered. Nothing much left, but attack to the south, so they don't. He was trying to sneak over onto my supply lines. We can't have that. So we push them across the river this way. Take not much damage, but we do pretty good against them. So I'll send one to chase them down and one probably to head south or head somewhere else to do some recovering here. Take Jadit Jap. And both those have surrendered, which is nice. So that's a pretty good amount. So the 4th Division will now proceed to head north and cut off and surround entering this one. So this will be completely surrounded, so they will have no chance of getting supply in or doing anything like that. You take 17, they take 20. And we'll keep losing our bombardments at Clark here. We take 76 or 71. He takes 36. Those long toms are hurting us. Still cannot get these guys. I've been chasing them from Sawyer Babel. Can't get them, kill them, or get rid of them. They got to be almost on their last legs. Gave them the cure first, a rest turn. We'll attack and finish it off there. And obviously, we just landed here. I'm gonna have a hard time taking it, honestly. Got about 20 something AV. We'll have about 70-ish or 80-ish. So we'll find out next turn. Sendai expands its airfield to 3. We'll take that. All right, intelligence. Aircraft. He loses 1 today. We lose 2. Like I said, we lost 2 Sallys. He lost Catalina 1. Army points, we went up 1. Again, we got a pretty good amount there. Ship points, I don't think have really switched out it very much. We haven't sank anything in a long time, but we're good there. Intel. Yeah, same intel as we had. Not much to speak there. Ops report. Vavavoos expanding its airfield to 3. Beacon expands its airfield to 5. So he's like that. 51st Division has been upgraded at Amoy. The 5th Amphibious Brigade has arrived at Sama, and the 5th Guards and Engineer Regiment at Hanoi. Alright, so Kitty Butai. Obviously, both them, everything's headed to truck. So that's going to be the exciting what's going on down here for a while. Not a whole bunch going on. We will be moving some transports here. Eventually, I think I'll come in with the Kitty Butai, no sense of that. But we are going to keep moving some fuel into here because we'll probably need it. Hopefully, we'll take Kopay next turn. So my idea is I make 2 bombardment groups with the CLs and Gunter Destroy and have the destroyers actually bombard. Try to do as much disruption as we can so we can try to take it. And then we're going to break them up and send them on their merry way. These guys should land at law turn next turn. We'll hopefully take Kendari next turn. These guys will pursue. And then we're going to go over and land here and finish off the Java, what we can. We landed the Yokosuka 60th, and then I was going to send him to Samarinda. I decided just to go ahead and send this into Trandoshar. We'll just try to take one of these bases and get him on the way. He should be heading to Sampit, Banishar, and then Samarinda. We're trying to finish off the encirclement at Bandanag. We're now trying to push to Jambi to chase these guys down. We're getting heading up the road here. And then we're trying to finish off the forces in Malaya. And we're pushing up on the road in Burma. We should take Prom this turn. And we should be into Tonggu next turn. But it's just a Thai unit. I'm not going to attack with it. We're waiting for some of the other units to get there. China. We never know when Chao will just continue to start bombardments just to try to use them as supply. He is moving troops into Canton. I'm not worried about using it. It's just annoying because it is going to tie down some forces because this is urban heavy. But I think he has fucked up. Because he's like, he moved most of these forces all out of Kukong. So with him doing that, I am now going to send the 51st Division up to Kukong and we'll take Kukong behind him. And then we'll move to Wuchao, take Wuchao behind him. Kanshin, and then we'll try to encircle these guys and we'll pin them down in Canton. So that's probably going to free up a pretty decent amount. I'm waiting on the 39th Division and 17th Division down here to get rid of these guys. And then we will then proceed to hit to Ichang and maybe... Now, yeah, we'll take Ichang and then think about heading to Chengtao to put pressure on. Obviously, we take Ankang this turn. We'll wait on the infantry. They're another 2 turns out. And then other divisions are on the way as well. So it's going to take a while. But we're definitely going to need these 3 divisions to get here before I do a shock attack into the mountains here. And that a lot of that depends on how many units he moves here. Most of these forces will head north, and we're going to try to push these guys out. I'm going to start heavily bombing this unit here. Push these guys out, head up to the road, and hopefully we could take Wuchang here and then up to Langchao. Taking this already cuts the road, so I'll be happy with that. That's our basic plan here. One of these guys will head north to check them. The other one's going to head back to Cyan. We're just waiting on the forces to move there. We should get this guy into Nanyang next turn. We'll be able to fix these zeros and get them moved up to Cyan, and then he will proceed to head up to Cyan. We're expanding the airfield at Shenyang. We need to get up to about 4, and then this guy will move up and then build the airfield at Nanyang to 4, and then we'll probably head up to Cyan and get it to 4. And we need to, you know, expand these airfields just for the supply throughput that we're going to need in China. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. So the next thing is going to be, we already have a task force loaded here. We will load up the 5th Amphibious Brigade. We'll head to Cameron Bay. We'll load up all the forces, and we'll probably land at Cagayan with everything, and then we'll spread out over the island. I will have to land something on Zabanaga or do some recon to see if he actually has tried to move that guy out or if he left him there. But we'll start clearing up Mindanao and Leyte, Samar, Panay, and as we go. We should take this turn. You are 1 turn out, so we'll take that. So basically we'll take this turn. He should move in here. We'll take that next turn. We'll pack up these guys and we'll move them up to Manila, and then we'll get some extra engineers for Clark for the eventual base attack in there to help with the fortifications. Get enough engineers, we'll remove them before we head in. That's how we're looking on that. Let's go look at industry. RD and air. Let's see here. Type. And type. Everything but 2 are now at 10. Not bad. So we got another extra 2. We now are also at 2 at 15 and 1 at 16. So hopefully we're still looking decent on these guys going up. How much supply do we have now? I think we're breaking about even on supply now, it looks like. So as far as our upgrades, so that's looking decent. Points wise, we got about 2,400, not bad. Obviously we need a pretty good amount of points. We got to farm from China. We'll get a few more points from the DEI. This is what, about 48 point. Not much. Or Terracan's probably 18. That's why it's a 36 point switch. 24 points there. Not a whole bunch there. Yeah, so not a whole big points left, other than Park is pretty expensive. That's like a 600 point switch. Baton is not worth money. We already took Manila. Taking Rangoon. Most of these are probably going to be small point losses. 24. Yeah. Yeah, so nothing really big left to farm there. We took these guys. Lan Chao's decent. It's worth 350 to me, it looks like. Think. Yeah, there's a lot of points in China. Big one's Chongqing. That's a 3,600 point suite. Chengdu is pretty good too. So hopefully we can cut off Langchao and we can break into the Chongqing plain. Not holding my breath. He's got a lot of combat forces up here. He is moving a lot, but if we can also, I think we might, like I said, I think he's making a mistake here. We're going to tie down a pretty good amount of forces here. I already have fortifications. I'll probably might start building fortifications here next turn. It's already times 4 terrain, but I'm going to want to surround these guys, and I'm only going to leave like a very little garrison here. And I move these forces out so I can go push up because he's tying down a lot of forces here. So we'll take Kukong, and then yeah, I think I might push up like literally to Uchao and here. We take this, we cut the rail line, so he has to move back through here. So, and then the Aleutians, let's see, 10, 5, 5. Dutch Harbor's maybe 15, yeah. So, some points available. I believe Nouméa's a decent point for us. Yeah, he loses 300 if we take Noumea. Port Moresby should be a decent amount of points too. 280 for us. So, what about Lucanville's 50? 50 taking these bases. So, yep. So we got decent points we can farm. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get 4-1 because to get 4-1 and win in 42, we have to take China, and he's doing a pretty good job of slowing us down. Even with his mistakes, China's, they got the defensive terrain to fight through, and I don't have the Kuomintang army that Lodra gets. Like if I had that extra 4,000 AV, I could take it easily. So I mean, we would literally bust through here, move back to China, and then push up through here. I think I could take it easy. It's gonna be hard to do without it. Like I said, this turn we will though buy out the Imperial Guards mixed brigade for Attic Island, and then I'm going to start buying out some of the heavy artillery over here. So we will buy out the Bataco heavy gun regiment, we'll buy out the Tone heavy gun regiment, and a couple of these heavy artillery regiments. They're about 100 apiece. I think we have enough to buy 4, and those will start heading up this way to start bombardments to really start hammering his supply and start weakening his troops. So yeah, that's where we're going to be at with this, guys. I'm completely caught up. The 9th will be going up today, which is Wednesday the 1st of February. I'll probably put up the second one like Friday. I expect to turn back, so we'll probably have another one like Sunday. I'm going to try like every other day if we get turns done on videos. I'm also going to start upping my videos for Dean's game because we're way ahead. We're almost in January in Dean. We're going to probably pass this game this coming week because we average probably about almost 2 turns a day during the week sometimes, and then during the weekends we can get anywhere from 2 to 4. So hopefully y'all are interested in that game. I think it's fun, it's blast, lots of things. We should have a lot going on, and hopefully we can we are picking up the pace a little bit with our turns here now that he's back. So I would like to get this game a little bit more serious, so and maybe get some invasion carrier action with his carriers in the South Pacific with the Kitty Batai. So that would be kind of interesting. So I will catch you guys later.